low 30s or high 20s, and the wind chill is woo. So this little perch has always been special to me. It's the highest point on the Appalachian Trail and the unofficial beginning of the Mst Thru Hike trail. So I'm ready to get my body moving. No views up here, but just wanted y'all to see just how cloudy, cold, and snowy it is up here. Little tiny flakes, but they're out here. All right, I'm gonna cut this video and save my battery, and I'll see you guys down the trail. Bye. Really beautiful trail through here. It's like a prehistoric forest. So cool. And there you can see Appalachian Trail, white blaze. Oh man, what a beautiful section of trail. This is still within the first 3 miles of starting the Mst Thru Hike trail. So I'm still on the Appalachian Trail, technically. Run into a couple through hikers already. Whiskey and Hummingbird heading northbound. Started exactly a month ago in Georgia. Golly, forgot how beautiful these woods are. Golly, look at it. Sick. Fucking sick, bro. Well, it started out snowing. A lot of wind, and now I've gone down a little bit in elevation and took off 2 layers. Starting to sweat, so we really hiking now. Oh, what's up everybody? Summertime here. Trying to keep my feet ahead of me and not fall on my face while we're talking here. Oh, found some Crocs. If they're yours, hit me up. Pretty sure these are dropped by a northbound hiker of the Appalachian Trail type. I met 2 Appalachian Trail hikers so far, because technically I'm still within the first 3 miles of the Mst Thru Hike trail, which is on the Appalachian Trail. So I met 2 through hikers northbound, started a month ago in Georgia. Whiskey was his name and Hummingbird was hers. And I passed them before I found these Crocs, so I don't think they're theirs. But hopefully I'll find a shelter or somebody wanting these Crocs at it, or drop them at the intersection of the Mountains of Sea Trail where it veers off of the AT and becomes its own trail. But a little too small for me, so not quite a ground score. But man, look at this trail. So pretty. Right? It's like forgotten in time, different world, when actually there's a road just a few hundred yards from where I'm walking right now. Just can't hear the traffic very much, so that's nice. And it was so cold and snowy and windy up at the Clingman's Dome that my dad, who gave me a ride, was not trying to hang out and be in a video or get filmed or film me or anything. So I'm going to intersect with him up here where the trail crosses the road. Hopefully he's found where it comes out, and get a little photo op with him. So here's the first intersection, and it says we've gone 3.4 miles already, and there's a shelter down that way. I don't know if I've got time today to go a full mile round trip to drop these Crocs off, so I'm going to leave them right here, and hopefully somebody will find them that needs them. All right, we'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hey everybody, I just came out of the woods here. That little sign says Appalachian Trail that way, back into the woods. So this is the Mountains to Sea Trail proper. Boom, boom. So I think I did like, I don't know, 3.6 or a little more miles on the Appalachian Trail to get to this road crossing and start the actual Mountains to Sea Trail. And that's awesome. There's one little car parked on the side here, so I might have a little company down there. Now, unfortunately, my dad was not able to pick out this point when he was driving by as where I'd be popping out of the woods, so we did not get our little rendezvous. So sorry guys, no cameo by Rob, but I'm sure you'll see him at some point, at least at the end where he and other friends and family are meeting me, maybe in Greensboro too. But that's cool. I was just gonna get one last hug. I got, you know, all the gear and shit, so I didn't have to give him any stuff after 3 miles that wasn't working and give it to him, so now I forget that. And he didn't have any extra gear in his car that I might have needed, so just a small morale boost here early on the trail that I missed out on, but that's all good. He's with me always. All right, I'm gonna get my eyes back to the ground so I don't bust my ass here. Here's one more look at this pretty trail. Yeah. Looks like I was about a week too early on the flower pop season, but still beautiful and smells awesome out here. Time. So this is my second time doing this trail, the Mountains to Sea Trail, and the first time was in 2012. And it's changed quite a bit. It's longer, but this section, the very, very first section, is exactly the same as far as I can remember. Now, I'm talking 8, almost 9 years ago, but like super nostalgia inducing. Like I just walked past a part back there and I was like, oh, that's where I saw that bear poop in 2012 on my first day. Like super emotionally and like memory triggering all through here. And I've done another trail twice, the Florida Trail. I did it in 2017 and then in 2019. And when I did the Florida trail the second time, I did it the opposite direction. So I was getting blasted with nostalgia and like memory feels, but coming on them from the opposite direction. So it was like I was getting surprised, just like smacked in the face with like, oh, I'm here, you know? Like just come around a corner, you're like, holy shit, that's where this is. Okay, awesome. And you get this big rush. Whereas so far, just in the few examples I've already recognized today, you know, I'm kind of coming up on it. Starts to feel a little familiar as I'm walking towards it, kind of like easing into a hot tub with your toe. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I know what this is about to be. And then you're upon it, and it's like maybe more gratifying in that way because you expected it for 100 yards or a mile or so. And then like, bam, there it is. So you get all those feels. But I think I'm really digging the do a trail twice thing. In my experience so far, it's pretty far out the second time. I don't know if I'd be one of those yo-yo people that go all the way out and then finish a trail and immediately turn around and go all the way back the opposite direction. I mean, I wouldn't rule it out, but feels like a little time in between the hikes is what will trigger that nostalgia sense. So that's what I'm thinking about today. It's freaking awesome out here. I chose the perfect day to start. The weather is incredible, even though it did snow at the very top of Clingmans. Now I'm going down to the gorge, or a little valley, and starting to warm up, and birds are singing and flowers are blooming and the sun is out, and I'm in my happy place. So I'll check in later, just absorbing it all. Hell yeah, just hit the river. Nice and cool, sunny, golly. Water's delicious. And the trail has been great so far.